Hello Internet, Guy in the Plague Mask here, and today I will be reviewing one of my favorite LEGO sets of all time. So, die-hard Star Wars fans and LEGO Star Wars fans will all know immediately what this is. This is, and the title of the video gave it away too, this is LEGO U-Wing, but it has been modified to my personal tastes, making it more a little bit more, not necessarily screen accurate, but I'll get into that later. I'm going to start off with the minifigures because if you're like me, you don't care about the minifigures and you want them to get done as soon as possible. So I'm just going to do that now. So up front we have Jyn Erso, Cassian Andor, generic rebel pilot. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Biston or Beaston or Beaston or something. I don't know. Beaston maybe? I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna call him Biston. When I first got this set, my little brother wanted to play with the little monkey guy for like at least 2 weeks. And there's one more figure that comes with the set, the Rebel Soldier, but I don't know where he is. And if I had him, he would be going right here. I only have one of the accessories with me. It's like little blasters, but everybody comes with a small little blaster. But I do have Jyn Erso's truncheon, I think is what it's called. It's missing a robot hand that comes with it. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Starting off with Jyn. This is a really cool looking helmet piece. Got some nice paint there. It's got a microphone. She does have alternate face, but I like to keep all my soldiers on angry face because they're in the middle of a war. They're probably not very happy. Nice torso printing there. On the back, there's nothing for the legs. The rebel pilot. This is a generic. I mean, you've seen him in every set that has a vehicle in it. You've seen this guy. There's not much to talk about here. Cassian Andor. You saw this in my War Rig review, which I am gonna link at the end of the video. This is a really cool jacket print. He does have an alternate face. Is more of a Han Solo-esque cocky face. Nice back printing there. He also has printing on the legs. And then probably the most interesting character, we've got a balding alien. He's got a pretty cool spacesuit print, and he's the little guy that was on the side of the thing shooting at the AT-ACT. So now that we've done the figures, let's get on to the main build. The first thing you'll notice is it is leaning forward slightly. I have extended the wings by 6 studs, but usually it does stay pretty flat. It's because I have moved off of my table and onto the floor in order to get more space for larger things. I have done alternate bricks modification to the underside to make it sleeker and nicer looking, but I modified it some more, which I will get into that. We have some lights, and these kind of look like they're glowing, but they're not glow in the dark. No glow in the dark stickers exist. I have modified the thing, and there is a Kobe part in there. There's a non-Lego piece, but it doesn't have to be there. I just made it. It just makes it more secure. The guns are thicker. I have these pieces. These are now angled. This is flat now. I have removed the spring-loaded shooters because they were rattling around and making noises every time I got this out and played with it. Probably the biggest, most obvious modification is the this section. I have modified the cockpit. I forgot the YouTube channel that did this, but I forgot the YouTube channel that did it, but it was a modification where he made the cockpit more accurate. I made the inside more accurate as well. Got some joysticks and side panels, and this pipe greebling, and I had several rubber bands back here, but I didn't want them getting stressed out, and I wouldn't put them on the X-Wings when I rebuilt them. I've also have this is an illegal building technique, but I think it looks cool, so I'm keeping it there. The greebling is actually pretty strong. It's not. That's coming. Okay, fine. This is coming off, but that's because it's just plugged into the binocular piece. Plugged into the binocular piece. So anything plugged into the binocular pieces is naturally pretty weak, and then this flips up. I've also updated the sides here, and you're probably wanting to see what I did with the side. Well, this door is angled inward now. So what you do is you pull this out slightly. You can actually slide it back the way it does in the film, instead of having to do it. And I based it off of Brickrat's minifigure scale U-wing, the way it works, but I think mine's a little bit more secure and slightly harder to use because I don't have Brickfalt's instructions. The minifigures do not fit super well, but I am going to put the pilot into his ship. So comes forward, grab it by this section, pull up. I'm going to take him put him in the pilot seat. Now you can see him there, but you can also see him through the bottom. And I love that kind of, you can see through here. You can see my hand moving through the windscreen at the bottom. And I think that's really cool. I would like to have like I would like to put a camera in there so you can actually see what the pilot sees. I want to do that with all my Legos sets that have windscreens. I want to put them small. They have micro cameras, but I'm getting off topic here. This back part does go down, but there's just stuff in there. You can't really do anything with it. I suppose you could put cargo in here, but probably wouldn't look that great. And now I'm gonna get to what you've all been waiting for, the big reveal, so to speak, even though the movie's been out for at least 5 years, if not more. Was it 2016? I don't remember when Rogue One came out, okay, please forgive me. But the wings swing outward, therefore making the model tip backwards. And I might build a stand for this. A man named Barnius put one on Rebrickable, and I might put it on the stand and put something else in its cubicle spot. This is really cool for hyperdrive, and it takes the wing that takes the heat away from the main body, so that the people don't overheat and die, or I don't know. It looks cool, but it gives it a larger profile, so it's easier to hit it. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Then you can. I think it looks cooler this way, but it's actually more fun to swoosh it when it's like this. This is more fun to swoosh, trust me, and this just looks cooler. So let's get everything back together for final thoughts. So I did forget to mention the stud shooters and the sides, so I'm just gonna look at that now. And I did modify the gray plate, looked bad. The stud shooters work exactly the same. I've gotta pull them out, and they can move up and down and side to side. The stud shooters are exactly the same. So the U-Wing is one of my favorite vehicles, really, of all time. In Star Wars, it just looks super cool and just epic and stuff. I don't know how to describe it. I love this vehicle so much, and the modifications I made. I forgot to mention, I put a hood scoop on it because I didn't have enough blue pieces. So I don't know what that would be, but I think it makes it look, I don't know if it makes it look dumb or not, put in the comments what you think I should do with the hood scoop. If you think I should remove it, just do that. So that's basically it for the U-Wing. It looks really great. It's really fun to swoosh around and play with. The minifigure, it's hard to put minifigures into the Krupa Bay, mainly because it's pretty small, even without the modifications, and it's just hard to put people in confined spaces with our big, meaty hands. So that's basically it for the U-Wing. This has been... That's a terrible outro. That is a terrible outro, guys. Don't ever do that. But yeah, that is basically everything for the U-Wing. It's a fantastic set. If you can still get it, I definitely recommend picking it up. But I don't know if there's... I don't think they still have it in stores or online. Anyway, this has been Guy in a Plague Mask, signing out.